welcome to day 162.
(8:42). We're back on the trail and it's still raining. All right, between wardrobe changes and stops at the shelter for conveniences, slogging through the rain and walking through puddles, we've made
1.5 miles.
in an hour.
Yeah, we're climbing mountains for breakfast. Baby.
True. And we don't have a long way to go today compared to the last couple of days, so we're not too concerned.
We're 2 hours in. We've come 4.5 miles. We covered, 3 miles in the last hour. Good job.
Well, I wasn't walking fast. I was just sliding on the mud.
Yeah, the trail's a little slick.
Find out. Nope, it's just a tree. Oh, what a day.
It has been raining non-stop for 3 hours. We've come 6.7 miles on okay, not bad trails. Sloppy in some places.
So we've just passed the halfway mark for the day. And good riddance.
Yeah. We're 4 hours in. We have 9.2. Moving right along. We're about an hour and a half out.
All right, cheers. Better than any bar in the world.
Okay. Yum.
We're at the Lewis Mountain store right now, enjoying a little hot lunch, pepperoni roll, still steaming. Yeah, that's some trail magic from Caboose. And then we're waiting for our cabin to be ready. So here's the story. Last night, Slider here was checking the weather report, and it wasn't getting any better. We were going to camp out tonight. And so just on a whim, I went into the Shenandoah Lodging website, and sure enough, this cabin turned up. And so I grabbed it. And we're pretty happy right now. All right, we're in the cabin now, and warmed up a little bit thanks to hot pepperoni rolls and hot cocoa. Got the heater going. everything is drenched, except the stuff that was in the contractor bag. So, but I've got my warm clothes on, and Cider's in the shower getting warmed up. This was such a stroke of luck to be able to get into this cabin. After 3 days of being in the rain, I mean, it was getting pretty miserable. So, yeah, this is a real blessing.
So what do we call today?
Rain out.
Well, it wasn't a Nero.
No, because we hiked
13
miles. Yeah.
But we got here at 3 o'clock.
I call it a long day. Very long day.
It was wet. It was wet all day.
It was not a good day. It was not a good day. This is the third day of soaking rain. And, you know, the first 2 days I could find pretty things to take pictures of. Today I couldn't.
There was
I just couldn't even look up from my feet.
There was no view today. The trail is finally soggy enough. Even though it drains well, it's soggy enough that it was slippery. So you had to watch where you're putting your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and any place where there might have been an overlook, complete whiteout.
But there was one tremendous blessing, and that's that we're not staying in a hut or the tent tonight. We're staying in a 100-year-old cabin here in the park. And it was just by pure luck. Last night, apparently, somebody canceled a reservation. And I've been checking just very frequently to see if there was someplace we could stay in the park. And last night, I look up, I turned to Slider and I said, "Where is Lewis Mountain? Are we going to be passing there tomorrow?" And sure enough, this cabin became available last night. I grabbed it, and it's just a half a mile away from where we were going to be camping tonight.
It's perfect.
Yeah, and we are warm and dry, and that makes us happy.
For those of you planning hikes, though, Guthook refers to this place as a campground, and it doesn't have any indication that there are cabins here.
Yeah, not much mentioned about the store either.
Yeah, there's a lot of comments about the store and the guy who manages it, Caboose, who's awesome, by the way. But very little commentary on what's available here. And it is a complete full-service location. I mean, we did our laundry, we've got clean, dry clothes for tomorrow.
And Caboose has made sure that the resupply available in the store is very relevant to hikers.
Yep. So he takes care of the car campers and all the other people that are here, but he also has like camping meals and fuel canisters and things that through hikers would want and need. So he's done a really nice job of getting the store kind of oriented towards the people who are here.
So Caboose, we want to thank you. You gave us trail magic that we
that we did not expect that. That was above and beyond. And hikers who are coming through this way, please drop in and say hello to Caboose. He is a thru hiker. He loves talking to other thru hikers. His face just lit up when we started talking about the trail. And he's met a lot of the people we know on the trail. So he was telling us about some of the really cool hikers he's met. Well, he mentioned Neck Knife and Loofah and Cyborg.
And Hawk. And
Hawk, yeah.
But that was really a treat. Caboose is a very nice man.
Not only that, but this cabin was not ready, and whoever's keeping the cabins tidy was working his or her way down the line, and so this one was not ready. Caboose sent one of the other folks from the store over here to get the cabin ready for us, to get us in here warm and safe and dry. And warm was a big deal today.
Yeah, we were getting pretty chilly. Temperatures were in the 50s, and that made it a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was right in that zone where you start to get a little nervous about temperatures.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't say we were hypothermic today, but
it wasn't comfortable.
Yeah, and by the time we got to the store and started sitting around outside drinking our hot coffee and cocoa, we were starting to get a little bit of a shiver.
Yeah. But it was, for a short day, it was a long day. just and the rain was forecast to stop around noon. And what time is it now? Almost 5:30, and it is still raining. So it's been raining solid for almost 40 hours.
And I don't know what tomorrow's going to be like. I can no longer trust any of the weather forecasts. But tomorrow we're hiking to Skyland Resort, and that has been a planned stop for quite some time. And we're going to take a 0 at Skyland. That reservation, I've made well in advance.
Yep.
And so we are hiking from this cabin to that resort, and even if we get totally soaked again, we're going to be fine. We just aren't going to be that happy.
Yeah, and camping in the shennies for us are the bookends of the shennies. We camped on the way in, we'll camp on the way out, and we basically stayed in a bed every night in between. I like it. It's a good plan.
It's just this weather is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I think anybody that has an opportunity to get out of the weather, if you've been hiking in rain for 3 days, cut yourself a break. That's what we're doing. We're cutting ourselves a break.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.